made by Sukesh Chandrasekhar. In a fresh press release, he's fired allegations against the Kejriwal's deputy Manish Sisodia this time. In fact, in this press release, Sukesh stated, and I quote, "I've been a witness and a part of contracts of work kickbacks. More than 1,000 odd crores were decided and routed through various persons nationally and internationally, and that they were beneficiary of these contracts." So Sukesh Chandrasekhar in his press release has stated that there is corruption in the education department of the Kejriwal government as well. Remember, he's made several such scathing allegations in the past, and of course it's another one where he's alleged that there were kickbacks received by the Kejriwal government in the education department, going on to say that Kejriwal exactly knows what I'm saying. All this will be out in the open now. So Sukesh Chandrasekhar claims that he has strong evidence to prove the basis, to prove his allegations that he's made against the Kejriwal government in his letter. In fact, in his press release, he stated, "I've been a witness and a part of contracts where kickbacks more than 1,000 odd crores were decided and routed through various persons nationally and internationally who were beneficiary of these contracts." So yet another claim that's been made by Sukesh Chandrasekhar, and this time it's in the education department where he has alleged that kickbacks were received by several of the operators. So that's a fresh allegation that's been made by Sukesh Chandrasekhar in his press release that he's given, where he stated that kickbacks were received by the AAP workers, going on to say that there is corruption, rampant corruption in the education department of the Aam Aadmi-led government in the national capital. In fact, just to take you through the excerpts from this media address that's been released by Sukesh Chandrasekhar, where he says that truth always wins, come what may, sooner or later. Whatever is ongoing in regards to Sisodia is only the start. I've stated before in my complaints as well, he has looted commissions in every department, and that he was heading as being a deputy chief minister of Delhi. Let's go across to Anuj as well to take us through the details of this press release. Anuj, once again take us through those scathing charges that have been made by Sukesh Chandrasekhar.
Well, these are again a very shocking revelation which has been done by Sukesh Chandrasekhar, as he is stating it very much clearly that what has happened. And this is not the first time when Sukesh Chandrasekhar coming out with a letter, and now this time he has given the letter to his advocate and requested to give all the details in a press release, and that's the press release which has been given. If we go through the important point, and shocking point rather we should say, which is coming in light from that very letter, is that Sukesh is making it clear that this is not limited to excise policy only, but this is about the education model also. He's talking about some requirement of tablets and what exactly of fraud which has been done in that. This has all been alleged by Sukesh Chandrasekhar, whereas he is also talking about Gehlot. Interestingly, the Gehlot, who is the minister and who has given more responsibilities in the AAP cabinet now, he has been also targeted by Sukesh, and he is saying that I myself have given the bribe to him. On the other hand, let me also tell you that he is stating in these points in the press release that how the international deal was done, how the things has happened in Hong Kong. He's talking about the finances and he's talking about the bribes. He's talking about the finance irregularities. So there he's stating it that Arvind Kejriwal, the chief minister of Delhi, is also involved. Rather, he's saying that Manish Sisodia has been caught now. But for Manish Sisodia, this is just the starting, because as I pointed out earlier, he's maintaining that this is not limited to excise policy, but this is about the education model also of what Aam Aadmi Party talks about. So this is all he's reminding Mr. Kejriwal also, is reminding Sisodia also, and Satyen Jain, that how the things have happened, and he was also the part of the same. How the irregularities was done and how the forgery was done, and he was also the part of the same, how he was involved, and he's going to come out with more exposed and prove, rather we should say, that is something what Sukesh is stating in his press release. So this is to see if Aam Aadmi Party is anytime going to respond on the same. But this is again seems to be a big trouble for Aam Aadmi Party, as let me tell you, two of their ministers are already under the custody. One is under the judicial custody, one is with CBI, and that's none other but Deputy Chief Minister also. On the other hand, if we talk about Aam Aadmi Party, then yes, it seems like to be as they were not left with any other option, but the ministers have resigned also now. So this is looking like a more trouble for Aam Aadmi Party. We are just waiting if Aam Aadmi Party is going to respond on the same. But Sukesh Chandrasekhar again coming out with this kind of expose, again coming out with these kind of lines is again going to be a trouble for Aam Aadmi Party.
All right, Anuj, thank you for those details. We'll keep coming back to you. So it's of course not just the Delhi excise policy that has been withdrawn, but also the education policy, the corruption in the education department, which Sukesh Chandrasekhar has alleged in his latest press release. We'll slip